Ready.
Hey guys.
What's up?
I'm Christa.
Kevin.
And we are from LCRC Raceway, and welcome to Hump Day Happy Hour. We missed you guys last week. We are back and ready to tell you all the things North East Showdown. Wrap up the event, talk to you about this week, what we did last week, where we were, why we weren't here, and so on and so forth.
Sorry, you said wrap, and all I keep thinking about is the boys doing the wrap up show.
Oh yeah,
the Wednesday of North East Showdown. Sorry, that's my mind was wrapping up the wrap up show. Sorry.
Okay. Well, keep your mind here.
Yeah.
Focus, focus, focus. If you are watching, comment and let us know that you're watching, who you are, where you're from, that kind of stuff. Brett says, hey guys, thanks for a great event 2 weeks ago. Track was perfect by the end. Thank you, Brett. Sorry we took last week off. We'll definitely be wrapping up the event and talking about the track conditions here tonight.
So I'm gonna say things.
Oh, good.
So Brett said, hey, the track ended up like really good. So Cody and I have this thing over the years, like we always want to be able to practice or drive on the track the Monday after the race because the groove's good and it's like the closest thing to testing, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, I have finally gotten out my MBX 8R.
Yeah. Started
track breaking in the old 83 and getting it up and going. So I actually made laps on an off-road track for the first time in 2024.
Yeah.
My brand new car was cool. I was happy to do that. A couple guys came over actually every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There's people here. Again, everybody trying to thrash on that groove, trying to learn something. Yeah. And it was cool.
So Kevin does a lot of talking, but what he's forgetting to say is that if you guys were here at the event, at the end of that event, the freaking groove was dialed. I mean, insane, to the point that.
So I had a
burning tires,
brand new car, brand new diffs, all the things, right?
Yeah.
A brand new set of A2 detox, and I ran fuel bottle and a half probably. And they were like half tread when I was done.
Yeah, pretty crazy. So it was definitely a very grooved up track. And wow,
yeah,
it was
crazy.
So if you missed it, we did take a week off last week. So that's why Kevin had a little time to drive his car. First time since you built that car. And first time really driving on the off-road track this year, right?
It was the first off-road laps I made in 2024.
Yeah, so I may have been able to ride my horse this year, but Kevin did not get to drive his car yet, so we can't say that anymore. Now he has driven his car. Taylor DeLosa says, I have the correct week this time. Yes, I'm sorry we took off last week, so if you missed the news after the event, we just decided we really needed a week off. We were whooped. If you don't know, last month was pretty crazy. We had the season opener, and then we had an oval race, which we had to do a track change and then put the oval in. The oval rained the entire weekend and was a whole lot of work. Then after that, when we had to rip up the track to redo it for the North East Showdown, it rained the entire time. And that layout was extremely stressful and took a lot of extra work. And then we had the North East Showdown, and you'll never guess what it did.
Oh, no, we had 2 beautiful days of practice.
And then it rained.
Oh, wait, did I mention that was after we had to sawdust the track Thursday morning to get on it by...
For practice.
I don't think we got on the track Thursday till 2-3 o'clock.
Nah, it wasn't super late, but I think it was 2 o'clock. If Tom Petrella is watching, he'll remember, and he will tell you. Because I think they were placing bets on what time they would be on the track on Thursday. But they got on the track pretty quickly. And anyway, after all of that, it was a lot of work and we were ready for a little bit of a break. So we took off last week into Memorial Day. Now I will tell you, we shipped every day. We worked on tons of reorders and inventory stuff. So we didn't fully take off, but we did take off from people. So we did not respond to messages. We did not
the only thing,
answer calls.
The only thing we really didn't do last week in store, like behind the scenes for the website and stuff, we didn't do any of the receiving.
Yeah.
Until Tuesday.
And the boxes have piled up. Okay, let's check out who's
pickup truck bed full.
Yeah, let's check out who's watching, and then we will get more into North East Showdown. There's Tim Pence. Hello, sir. Thank you for always jumping on. Pete Longboat's on. He is from Buffalo, New York. Thank you, Pete. Good to see you on. Josh G is on. 2 weeks ago was his first event. Thank you for coming. We were glad to have you. Hope that you and the Tree Farm boys had a great time. P-Word is on.
P-Word.
Hello, family. Hi to Alan Placer. Taylor says, better see that car out at Party Rock Race.
It's not broken yet.
Hey, let Kevin race 40 plus. How about we wait until there's a 50 plus class that Kevin qualifies for, and then he can race? Just kidding.
We are not having 50 plus.
Well, I could. Once you're 50, maybe you'll change the story. Mike says, thanks for the awesome event. I wish I could be there more often, but I'll definitely be back from you again. Awesome, Mike. Thanks for coming. Alan says, practice was wonderful. Blue Groove was great on Sunday. Yeah.
It was even better on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
It was wild.
It was insane.
Dennis says, what's up? Smoji says, hi from the Pacific Northwest. Wow. Great camera. Oh, I'm feeling real rough today, but thank you so much. Jason Massey says, Mike, what day is it? Hump day! James
Sorry,
Henry,
I didn't get that at first.
I got it for us both. James Henry says, track was incredible all weekend. Thank you guys for the hard work. Thank you. There's Riley. Hello, Riley. Ron G. Tim Long, as always. Rob Caruso. Robin Heil. P-Word says ouch about you not being able to drive. I'm just joking. He can drive whenever he's not helping me in the store. Robin Heil says hello. Hello to Rob. And there's Carl. Hey.
Oh, yeah,
good to see you on. We miss
see.
you. Rob's all in for 50 plus. Well,
you and Reem.
I had proposed to several guys that at the North East Showdown that maybe the way to the 50 plus is just getting rid of the 40 plus. So we get rid of 40 plus and go straight to 50 plus. It's just an idea. Just kidding. I'm not trying to start fights.
Hey, Tim, Long, I've already booked the Airbnb for the month of August for you. So you get with Adam. You can come out for the first weekend in August for that oval. And then if our horrible weather luck continues, we can go for dinner a couple nights while it's raining, and then come back. And you can help us build the layout for Mugen Challenge in 26 hours. And then we'll race off-road for a day. What do you say? Or a weekend. Sorry. Got confused. But anyway. Holy cow. That's a lot.
Okay, this is pretty cool. Seth Pearson says, short story long. I was Googling to see where you were located and how far from North Carolina. Google shows 2 businesses with the same address. Lost Creek Cycles was second. I instantly flashed back to when I was 16 years old and seeing the white and yellow CRF hybrid piloted by Jason Dunkelberger. Now a bucket list track to make it to just because of the small nostalgia piece of my youth. Yeah. So
yeah.
Kevin is the original Lost Creek Cycles, and that's how we met, is racing ATVs. And when our ATV racing career ended, we got into RC racing. So
actually, that's not true. We were already into this, thanks to you.
I don't want to get into that story right now. You know what I do want to get into? The North East Showdown.
Okay.
Let's get your handy dandy notes out, because it's been 2 weeks ago. I forget everything.
So we discussed our pre-hump day discussion list, and I will have you guys know, for once, I was the one that brought the clipboard to the table.
It's true.
It didn't have a whole lot written on it, but
we've added things.
It was more than what she had written on it.
Totally.
So anyway, we got to, we're going to do the post race for North East Showdown.
Yes.
And she looked at me and she said, what happened at the North East Showdown?
I don't remember anything.
And I didn't really poke fun or say anything to you, remember? I just kind of, do you know why?
Because you didn't remember either.
Well, I did at that moment, only because hours before,
you looked it up.
I had to look at the notes. Like, holy gosh.
Yeah,
it was, wow. Life's a blur. So much going on.
So
But
true.
very blessed to have 266 entries. Technically, we should knock that down to 265 because I was in there but didn't race. So let's just say we had 265 entries.
Thank you for clarifying.
And well, hey, listen, some people that they call us out for stuff like that, and I want to be up front.
Well, there you go. It was a really good event. Again, we just have the best people in RC that come here, and it's just so cool to have such a great core group of people that are so grateful and thankful. We have very few complainers. Despite the weather, despite the sawdusting, despite the thing, everybody showed up. Nobody was even really complaining about the weather. It was just really, we're so lucky.
We knew we were getting rain Friday night.
For sure.
Into Saturday morning. Like there was no disputing that. We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
It was a question of how much and how long and blah, blah, blah. So Friday night when we quit with practice, we made sure we cut all the drainage and, readied the track as much as we could. And, of course, it rained a lot. And then we were him-hawing around on what and when to do what. We made the call Friday night that, hey, you don't have to be here before, I think we said noon.
Noon, yeah.
Noon on Saturday. We made that call Friday night because I've been in this situation before on both sides of the deal. Mm-hmm. And to know when I left the track Friday night that I could go hang out with my buddies.
We made the most of the social. We had a blast. There were so many people that came out for the cornhole tournament. That was fun. People were ordering Mission Pizza like crazy.
Well, they sold out in no time.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about the times like I wanted to go out to eat, but yet I want to work on my car because I want to do something Saturday morning as soon as I can get on the track or something.
Yeah.
But just knowing that, listen, I promised you nothing is happening before noon.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh,
mm-hmm.
not cool because it's going to rain.
Well, and you'd rather be driving.
But
okay, now we know.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it's just like I'm always trying to tell Dominic. It's that sometimes not being able to drive can be a relief, which mm-hmm. does help the quality of the weekend.
Sure.
Everybody thinks they want all the drive time until they have all the drive time and they're exhausted and it's midnight or 3 o'clock in the morning and they're like, I wish I didn't have all the drive time. So, just like James Henry said, schedule was absolutely perfect. So we were able to get things rolling. What time did we get on the track then on Saturday? Oh, wait, I have one thing I want to add to that. The only problem is, so I do some evergreen marketing. That's not the right word. I plan some marketing ahead of time.
Schedule.
So I schedule out some of my social posts like in advance so that I don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. to do a post to say, hey, it's race day and here's the schedule and whatever. Well, Saturday morning, like I'm posting that the track's going to open at 6 a.m. and people are texting me. They're like, oh my gosh, is the track really going to open at 6 a.m.? And I'm like, shoot, I forgot to go in there and cancel those posts. So anyway, there was a little faux pas on my part. It was only funny because of Kendall texting me and she was like,
do I have to open the store?
I thought we were starting until noon. People say it's raining there. Why does it say you start at 6 a.m.?
So what really started me on the story about it raining, so it finally, it's tapering off, right? It's noon. It's still raining. And we made the conscious decision that as long as you could see the raindrops falling in the puddles, we were not going out to sawdust the track. Mm-hmm. Because we only had, well, I don't want to say only, we had a full load of kiln-dried dust.
Yeah.
And I knew there was only enough to soak up a slop fest twice.
Right.
And we had to save half of it for Sunday morning to be guaranteed we could get to Main Street.
Yeah, because it's weird because there's like no chance of rain on Sunday morning and there's no chance of rain really over Saturday night. But just in case, I mean, even though it had 0% chance across, just in case. So we got our racing in Saturday. We were done around 10 o'clock.
So Saturday, we were like him hauling around out in the quad, kind of, like, or how long? When are we going to start working on the track? There were people from states away pulling in to come to the race. Trucks, trailers.
While it was raining.
While it was raining.
Everything's at a standstill.
At noon.
The LCRC guys, they don't care. They come out, they support us, they know we can pull it off, they know that we're not afraid of the weather, and man, there's just nothing that makes me more proud of that than that.
You just gave me goosebumps. Yeah. So we finally went full commit on the, hey, it's done raining, let's get after it. And as usual, the crew,
showed up.
Holy cow.
They show up.
We got it done. It was a little messy a couple places, but it wasn't hateful. Yeah. Like we've force fed racing on worse surfaces.
Totally.
Right. So anyway, had a latecomers practice for a little bit. Pretty sure we got everybody that wanted laps early that wasn't here before.
That went through pretty quick.
It did. And then we got 2 rounds of 5-minute qualifying in.
And James Henry says we were done by 9:57.
Yeah, I knew. I wrote down. I knew it was before 10 or at 10. But anyway, that was great.
I'm gonna revise your notes and say 9:57. I like how James is like right on.
Remind me about 9:57. When we're out of things to talk about, I have a story to tell.
I'll never run out of things to talk about.
Anyway, so then we get done at 9:57, and we're like, hey, we're going to set up the mains, and we're going to start at 9 a.m. And instead of giving you a third round Sunday morning and pushing the mains out till 6, we're going to give all the lower mains 10 minutes, and we'll still be done by 5. We're only going to start at 9. So you can go hang out for an hour or two, still get a good night's sleep, the whole bit. Sure enough, I wake up at 5 or 5:30 in the morning to a little bit of pitter-patter of rain on the roof. And I'm like, oh, it's just the dew.
Yeah, because
it's just the dew.
I was going to say, we have a metal roof, and the dew, or even sometimes like the sunshine, will make that like moisture sound on the. It quickly escalated. On my phone, I'm looking at my phone. Phone says 0% chance of rain. Sun's coming up. It's gonna be sunshine. It is flipping raining on Sunday morning. And Thank God we held out the sawdust.
I had told the crew that no need to be here before 7:30, 8 o'clock because. We weren't starting till 9.
Yeah.
And here we are at 7-something. It finally quit raining. And we have an entire track to dust. And holy crap. And we started, and the boys in blue just kept coming. And we were making laps for the first main at 9:06.
Oh, it was great.
So we were 6 minutes late.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Robin reminded me. So as we're out dusting the track, guys are coming in. They're like, we were just came from Sheets to Dean's, and there wasn't even any rain. Yeah. It only rained here. And then our other friends live 10 minutes the other way. Yeah. And they're like, we didn't get any rain.
Jason just said it was hysterical because it didn't rain down the block at the hotel. Yeah. Go figure. Yeah, it didn't rain anywhere but here. Tim, it does not rain in all of Pennsylvania, just on top of LCRC. So luckily we're good at it by now. So that was pretty cool.
Let me know when your flight's coming in. I'll make sure I have somebody to pick you up.
We also did some interesting raffles this race. If that is Bill Smith. Do you even have a phone?
No. Do you really want me to look?
Are we just going to let it ring?
What are you going to do?
So anyway.
Hello, Hump Day Happy Hour.
Yes. Why did you do that? Do you have a cordless?
No. Unplug me quick.
Oh, I don't know which one's yours because I didn't make you untangle them. Oh, good guess. Oh, here we go. Just going to start a thing.
Nope.
That's probably good. It's going to start a thing, and then everyone's going to start
calling. Everybody's going to call in.
During Hump Day. And then it's like we don't get anything talked about. We did some different raffles this time. So we raffled off one of the Losi Pro Moto dirt bikes, and that went really well. I was very excited to see Pat Colligan win that. He really wanted it, and yeah, we already got pictures of him using it, so that was really exciting. Oh yeah, you didn't see him?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No.
Janine sent them to me, and I'll
Okay.
make sure you see them. So that was really cool. And then we did a OGO 9800 rig with one of those pit bags. We did that as a raffle, and that did really well. So I have a question for you guys. The OGO was something that just kind of, I saw it sitting here, and I'm like, we should raffle that off. And of course, as soon as I said we were going to raffle that, somebody came in and they're like, is that the only one you have? I was going to buy that. So,
Joe.
oh yeah, Joe,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But anyway, so I wondered if you guys had ideas of things to raffle off. Like, what would you like to buy tickets for? A lot of times we do car kits. But the problem is there are certain brands that we generally do. We always raffle off the Mugen kits. So we raffle off the Mugen kits, but that doesn't work for everybody. Not everybody is a Mugen person, so that's a problem. The OGO raffle is kind of cool. Like, what would you like to see us raffle off? Is it an iCharger?
Gift card.
A $500 LCRC gift card.
Yeah.
You are not the first person to say that, and I'm considering it. But if you have ideas, just leave them in the comments, and I'll have to go back and I'm going to take those down. And I think that's what you'll see as raffles. We do that to try to.
Oh, look at the comments coming in now.
Yeah. So tires. J Concepts coupon for a set of tires. A free year of racing. Wow, Jaden. Free year of racing. Holy moly. Store credit. Okay, so lots of ideas on the gift card thing. Because you could take a gift card and get tires. So that's not a bad idea. That's an easy one to fulfill too. Okay, I love it. Thank you for the feedback. If you have other ideas, just leave them in the comments. I'd love to know, and we'll take those into consideration. It would definitely be easier for our friend Kendall to walk around with a $500 gift card than a car kit. Brett says, I'm going all in on the free year of racing. Holy crap. Yeah, I like the free year of racing. Would. Yeah, you guys all do. Oh my gosh. Oh, yep. Prime RC pit space. There's Carl with a good idea. Jaden says my old skate park did that. Yeah. Golden pit stop.
Pit spot, maybe?
Yeah, maybe that was supposed to be spot. Because like
fuzzy sweatshirts with LCRC on them.
Oh, great! What a good idea. I don't think I have a lot of people that would wear that come here, but maybe.
Yeah, LL Bean's not going to make that for us, buddy.
Oh. Okay, so Michael says $500 gift card with half has to be spent to donate to a kid. I like that too. It's like $3,000 for Brett. I know a season of racing for Brett Butter is like way too expensive. We're gonna have to like do so many entries instead. Shut up, Taylor. They won't let me enter if they know the amount. Yeah, don't worry. I already thought that through, Brett. Okay, very cool. Those are great ideas, guys. If you think of any other ones, you can always send them in the comments or send us a message and let us know. I definitely am leaning towards the gift card. That's a good idea because you can even use the gift card
for entries. Yeah. So a $500 gift card for Brett, that wouldn't even last him 3 races. Mm-hmm. 3 races he'd be out of. It wouldn't even make him 3 races. Yeah.
If I could figure out a way to sell raffle tickets for no rain, I would. I promise, Jason.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else you want to share about the North East Showdown?
No.
You know what I'm a little disappointed about? I forgot to share the pictures of my cornhole top 3. I've been taking the podium pictures of them, and I have not shared them, and I'm frustrated by myself on that.
Who gave you the hard time about not sharing the novice and in 10 scale because they didn't realize we had done it beforehand? Doesn't matter. It's
just somebody on the internet giving me a hard time. Anyway. I don't think that they weren't really our people, but they said that I didn't share the novice and the 10 scale photos because I didn't care about the future of our sport or something, or the future of our hobby. Yeah. And I am like, I did them early because they're youngsters. I wanted them to get home, and I had to send it in from a different phone. Like, it just took me an extra minute. Give me a break, people. Ugh. But there's, oh, get this too. You guys will never believe this crap. So
I'm scared right now.
No, at the oval race, we had that video of Garrett breaking in the oval track with the golf cart. And for some weird reason, Kevin, like, recording him breaking in the oval track went viral. And, like, I think, what did I tell you last I saw? It has, like, 190,000 views or 200,000 views, which is not crazy for, like, Instagram, but that's, like, crazy for Facebook for some reason. Anyway, it got all these people, and now these people are, like, commenting on it all the time, saying, like, well, what are you running on this track? This is too small. Like, what kind of clash are they going to run? Like, they all think it's like a full-size dirt track, and they don't understand the golf cart on it, and then they think it's a push car track.
Yeah, the push car track was good. Yeah.
It's like a whole thing, and I'm like, guys, it's an RC track, but it's just kind of funny. Things just get away from you, and you don't even know.
Yeah, once it spreads out far enough, it just goes like wildfire. Brings out all the crazies.
Yeah, I don't know. If you saw some of the comments and things I have to deal with sometimes, you would think that, anyway, that I should be grumpier. Guess what else? Honey, you're the only person here. Guess what else?
What?
We got a bunch of new stuff in. So last week we took a break, like I alluded to, which was we went camping. We went camping. So we went to our Mountain Road property, which, cue the pictures. Are you ready? Boom. Not yet.
That's parts, honey.
Oh, man. I did it on the wrong thing. Boom, boom, boom.
I see it. I remember doing that work.
Yeah, I can't switch it.
No?
Sorry about that.
Aw. Anyway.
Can't switch it.
It's just some beautiful pictures of the new parts that we got in this week.
I do. So anyway, we went camping, and if you didn't know us back in 2015 when Kevin and I got married, Kevin inherited a piece of property from his grandfather years ago, and it basically was just a timbered piece of vacant land. And long story short, we put a driveway in, and that's where we were married. And
had to build a bridge.
But anyway, it was just like woods, and it's turned into something really beautiful. And it's our camp spot. It's where we go camping. Or at one point, we thought we would build a house there and live there. But now that we happened into the farm, that is totally where we were always meant to be. And so now we have a beautiful piece of camp property. And that's where we went this week to take a little time off through Memorial Day.
I will tell you, my anxiety of living at Mountain Road would be off the chains because of how dirty it is to live in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm very aware. So, we went to anyway, we camped, and it was wonderful, and we had a great time. And
except for the rain, because, hey, I mean, the
rain.
mouse can't do anything without it raining.
I'm going to tell you something. Monday, for Memorial Day, I woke up in the morning, I walked outside, all the chairs have water sitting in them. Now they're like mesh chairs. Like, the bottoms are mesh, okay? And the freaking water is sitting in the mesh. And I'm like, the water can't run through that crap? So then I walk over to the fireplace, and, like, not the fire, it's like a fire pit. But, like, there's water. It's under an easy-up because it was raining all night. So we put an easy-up over it to keep everything dry. Everything's wet. So now I'm wet, and I'm dirty, and then my butt's wet. I'm, like, so over it. So I just walked back in, and I was like, open the door. I said to Kevin, like, honey, I've had enough. It's dirty. It's wet. Let's go. Had enough camping.
True story.
It's a true story. Anyway, so in between all of our wonderful time camping, the other thing that we did that was so wonderful is tons of restocking, which let me fill you in on all the good stuff that we have in stock now at LCRC. This is our new products tab. So if you're ever wondering, on our website, if you scroll down to the bottom.
Oh, just past that. You did.
I need to change that.
Good.
But here is our newest products. If you click on that, these are the brand new things that we've added to store. So I told Kevin at our North East Showdown that we needed a better selection of servo horns. So we are continuing to add to our servo horn collection. Here's just a few of them that we have. I also wanted a cheaper version of the 17 millimeter wheel wrench. We've got several different options that are now in stock.
Yeah, and the servo horn gig, not only, these are just the new ones we got. We restocked all the ones we were out of. We got that steel flanged M3 nut everybody was hot for some reason. The only way I could get it was from Techno, but we got it.
Yeah.
Charge leads, got some more new cool charge leads in, trying to get what everybody wants.
Yeah, there's some reedy ones. There's also lots of other charge leads we got in. But the big new stock order that we got was all Kyosho. There's several pages of it here. So we got with our Kyosho friends and fans, and there's tons of new Kyosho parts added to our inventory. So if you are a Kyosho guy...
Yeah, not just restock of things we were out of, but a bunch of new parts.
And this is all, if it's on this page right now, it's just stuff we've just added to the inventory. These are things you wouldn't have seen before. So kind of cool. And then I got this diff decoder, a diff analyzer, is what they were calling it to me. So this is something that they asked me for at the event. Does anybody use these things?
It's more 10 scale.
Well, they were using it 8 scale, babe.
I know, but it's more 10 scale. What?
Oh, Jason just called me out.
What?
He said needlepoint LCRC pit mats.
Oh, they're coming. Don't worry.
Okay, so Taylor says that Vin has some good experience with it. Yeah, that we could raffle off a needlepoint one. Okay, it's a good idea. I'm going to have to...
Be in 2025.
It'll take me a while. I'm already kind of over that hobby. I'm not very good at sitting still so long. Anyway, I got these in stock.
Yeah, Sluts does use it as well.
We also got the Protect Shorties back in stock. So these are those 6400, aren't they 6400? Yes. Yep. 2 cells that I had some people... Dennis Brew uses it. See, honey, you just assume things, but people like it, and I ordered it for you because you asked for it, and I listened to you.
Sorry.
Hold on, there was more things I wanted to show you. There we go. There's that decoder that I have in stock. What else did you get? Oh, I was just looking at the motors, and I wanted you to mention about our big, look at all, there are more Kyosho parts.
Oh yeah, I know. Tons. So, some cool stuff. We had a run on big boy 8 scale motors.
We did.
So
because they were hard to get, and we didn't realize it at the time.
We got Tekin 2250s in hand already. And Hobbywing guys, you'll be happy to know, as of today, I got a release of a huge back order for, I still call it the SCT Pro, but it's the new, I don't even know what they call it now. The G3 Pro.
No, it's not the Pro. It's the...
Yeah, it's the Pro. It was the SCT Pro. Now they call it the G3 Pro or something.
It's not Pro. No, it's not the Pro. It's got a different name. There's the Pro and then the...
Anyway.
Oh. G2S. I know, but it's not the Pro, is it? There's a different word.
Yeah, the G3 is the new one.
Yeah, but it's not Pro, is it? It's
the
G Plus. Isn't it the Plus?
No, that was the new one. That's the 200 amp one. The one I'm talking about is the 160 amp one.
Oh.
Yeah. G2S. No, not the Plus. The Pro. Anyway. Long story short, I think I have 10 or 15 of them coming. There's Hobbywing 1900s, which we haven't had in a little while. There is also 2200s coming from Hobbywing. The 2250s, right? Yeah, 2250s are already in hand.
I've got 5 of these in stock, the 2250s.
Yeah.
They were hard to get, and they release, like, we just added them to the order and they released. So 2250s are back.
So anyway, huge Hobby Wing influx that'll be here by Friday.
Yep. Everyone's asking the burning question.
I don't want to hear it. I have no answers for you, and I apologize. It's not my fault.
So the question was that he wanted to know when we would have J Concept. So if everyone just wants to tag Allison Rona in the comments.
I'm actively checking as we speak.
Oh, that is actually so funny because he actually had his phone set to only see the messages from Allison Rona. It's kind of a little freaky. Oops. But unfortunately, no tire update right now. But I promise you, I'll send a message if you want, babe.
I love it when she pulls rank. But it works.
Her and I are going. Did I tell you I'm going to Orlando in July?
No.
Oh, I'm going to Orlando for the weekend in July.
Who's going to take care of your horses while you're in Orlando and I'm racing RC cars somewhere?
I'll find someone. Oh. Okay. I'm just going for a weekend.
That's cool with me. RC races happen on weekend.
How many sets of HTC gears do you have?
I ordered 10. I got one. But the good news is I did get a decent little handful of 46 tooth steel spurs, and I did get 10 sets of the whatever buggy ring and pinion set that Vin tells you guys to run in the trucks. I got 10 sets of those. So, Gage, you better get on the website and buy it now because there's only one in stock. It's 81183, I think. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, that 4212. I got 10 pairs of those.
Okay.
I'm trying to
1242 is the buggy pinion diff. See if it's on the site now.
Yeah, it should be. It was on that new part or not. Well, actually, it wouldn't have been on the new part because it was just a restock.
Yeah, you're right.
So it would not be under what's new.
Do you think the track will be open for practice on Friday?
I don't know. Do you think it'll rain Thursday or Friday?
I hope it will be, Shane.
Yeah. I hope so. I mean, obviously the groove's washed off, but there's a bunch of people that want to come this weekend. So Saturday, obviously assuming weather's fit, Saturday you'll have plenty of company.
Yeah. So Friday and Saturday, if you are interested in practicing, you have to come in and sign, weather permitting, meaning that the track's not a muddy mess. So if you're making a kind of drive, just call ahead of time. We are not going to sawdust for practice, so you need to call ahead of time and make sure the track is fit before you come. But if it is fit and you would like to come and practice, it's $10 for the day. We ask that you sign up while we're open. So on Friday, that's like 11 to 5. If you want to make advance arrangements with us, you can do that. Call us the day before. And then you're welcome to stay till night. Just don't bug us after we close. Because I have a garden that I'm still working on. And
am I able to keep the shop open Saturday because of Jim? Or am I committed to?
To start. The show starts at 10. You don't want to miss the show, do you?
There's only one show? I thought there was 2 shows.
No, it's one show. 10 o'clock.
All right. So you guys might be stuck with Burns Saturday.
Okay. So Alex Burns may be running the shop on Saturday. Yeah. So if that's the case, take it easy on him. He doesn't do it by himself very much. My dad will be around too. I can train him in a couple things.
No, he's
going to come with us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem.
We'll be fine. I wonder what's Cody doing? Is he gallivanting? We could ask Cody.
Depends on what his tea time is.
Of course.
I don't know. We'll figure it
out. It'll be fine. We'll find a way to be open on Saturday. Just you might need to know what you want. You might not need to. You might not be able to ask us to tell you what you want. You might have to know. I feel like that's fair. Yeah, Alex can totally handle checkout. He just isn't it takes a lot of practice to learn how to look up parts for people outside of what you know. So, like, if you needed a Mugen part, Alex can do it like that, okay? But if you needed something for an X-ray, he's going to be like, where the heck do I start? Just because we all do that when we first start.
Not because you just said X-ray, but just in general. I think Ethan Mechanic's going to be here Saturday as well.
Mm.
So Alex will be able to lean on him a little bit, even if Cody can't be here. So. Yeah. And to be fair, I haven't double checked with Alex that he is working this Saturday. But
well, we'll have to check with him.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Maybe we can give him Friday off and get him to work Saturday. Do you want to talk about horses? It says on their farm and horses.
I have to tell a story. I've been dying to tell.
Okay.
About 9:57. Remember?
Okay.
So
does that have to do with horses or
no? It has to do with the Burns family. Alex happened to have graduated from high school yesterday. Congratulations, Alex.
Yes.
And his graduation party was on Monday afternoon. And, of course, you've all heard about my wife's anxiety over the rain and the condition of the day and where we had been and what we had come from. So she is now home. Things are pretty well put away, almost cleaned up. Everyone's showered and dry and clean with pretty clothes on, and we're going to Alex's graduation party.
I was even wearing a dress.
Yes, very much so. So we get to the party, and of course, it's a beautiful party. We're all hanging out.
It was great. So many race friends there, and it was really cool to see. You know, we've known Alex since he was literally a baby, so.
Yeah. Alex's father and I graduated high school together, as a matter of fact. Yeah. So anyway, fast forward through the event, and AJ's getting a little restless, and it's been a long weekend for us. It's time for us to try and head home. Actually, I'm lying. We had to go take care of some other things and try and finish up the day. Mm-hmm. So I said to Bill, Alex's dad, I'm like, hey, sorry, we got to head out. Thanks for having us. Congratulations. And Bill says, hey, he says, I'm really sorry the food's not ready. And to be honest with you, I really wasn't thinking about that part.
No.
He's like,
we didn't even expect food, so we didn't even.
He says, I'm sorry the food's not ready. We're just like, we're not up to LCRC standard. Like, when you say it starts at 8:59, well, when the Burnses say it starts at 3, I mean, it could be 4:30 to we're ready to eat. And he made a joke about the whole thing, and I just I don't ever really think about 8:59 outside of Saturday morning at our races. Mm-hmm. So when James said, well, it ended at 9:57, it just brought me back to that, because everyone else associates the punctuality of the exact time is the thing. Mm-hmm. And then, so Alex started working for us, actually today, day after his graduation. And what was...
Hi, Rob.
Oh, man. I lost total track.
Because he was here at 8:55?
Oh, no, he was here before that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. He's doing well. But anyway.
Are you done telling your story?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a story. Dominic says the only horse I'm interested in talking about is horsepower. Well, what if you hear that I almost got bucked off a horse? Then do you want to hear about it? He does. Because Dominic's been waiting for me to be bucked off a horse. What if I tell you
I got bucked off a horse?
That was a while ago. But I did not, but I almost did. So my horses are, well, we went for a ride this morning, and the horses were extremely sweet, and everything we could have ever wanted.
Except for that rocky downhill.
That was not their fault. That was your fault. That was your fault. You shouldn't have went over that way. You should have went straight down the hill. I just got done telling my dad, when we're going down these hills, go straight down so that they have the front legs to help, and then they can drop their back legs down to stop them. And you took them sideways across the flipping hill and almost slid down the damn hill. Take him straight down the hill.
I didn't want to tangle up in the vines.
He was so scared of the vines. Hi,
Oh,
Garrett.
Hi, Factory. I assume that's...
It's Garrett.
Garrett.
He jumped back on later.
Oh,
and then there's Matt Adams. And Red's watching. So where's Red then? Yeah, we're missing you, Red.
Yeah.
So
He'll be here. Don't worry.
Anyway, long story short, my horses do not love being ridden by themselves. They are herd animals, and so they like to stay with the herd. And I've been trying to get them to ride independently. And my Lucy the other day did
How was that
not
working out for you?
want to ride independently.
I wish we could show them that video.
Well, I did. There is a video. Here's the disappointing thing. So I took her down around this one building, and I could see Kevin is out, but I think he's like, because he's at his mom's house, which is at the top of the hill, and I'm at the bottom of the hill. And I think he's out there working at things because he's been working on her pool. And I'm like, I wish he was watching right now because she's starting to act up. And I'm like, I'd like somebody to see if I'm about to break my head open. And, or do something like really cowboy, like she's a real cowgirl. And long story short, we come around the corner and I swear my horse like legs off the ground and then rear legs off the ground, like full on bucking, like, wah, both legs, wah, wah, wah. Like if this is the horse, it's like, shoo, 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 shoo. That's what I thought. Like, guess what? Kevin got the whole thing on video. And he like really made me feel good when he first came down to see me because he was like, oh my God, are you okay? That was like crazy, real cowgirl crap you did. I'm like, yeah, they were really just, no, we can't answer that right now. So I was like, yeah, I know, I was real a cowgirl. I can't believe I rode that out. And he had taken a video and he picked her front legs up. It was so disappointing to see. I was like, I really thought I rode something out, and anyway.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Danielle. Hey, we miss you too, Joe. Come back around sometime. Dennis wants to see the video. Let's see if we can get the video to show.
What's the pre-sale? I don't get that one. I'm not in the cool kids loop.
Okay, let's see if I can.
Hi, Joe.
This is probably not going to work.
No, because you have to super zoom in. It's grainy.
Well, hold on. Let's first take.
Oh, you're gonna try and do tricky stuff.
No, not really. This had like the blur on. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. You always video up and down like a squirrel.
At least I got the video.
Okay. So there I am on the side of the
Tractor shed. You can't see it. Don't worry, the good part didn't happen yet.
And I'm just getting her to rest. I'm being a very good cowgirl. There we
go. How's that working out for you?
Is it even playing?
Yeah. She's coming around.
Okay, here we go.
When she gets to the other end of the tractor shed, it's when it gets good.
Oh, there we go. Oh. That was it, but you didn't even get to see it. Hold on. I'll rewind it. I swear. This is riveting.
Anyway,
riveting.
It was pretty good stuff. She definitely did a good job staying on.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was better. Hold on. That looked impressive. There we go. Oh, did you see it? Oh yeah. Very, very dramatic. Do you want to see it one more time? Okay, one more time. Stop asking.
It zoomed in as far as it'll go.
Oh, did you see your feet come up? But see, I thought it was both feet. I thought it was like, it was not. That was not at all. Okay, so everybody thinks you Decline Jason Rena's phone call. Nope. Zoom in. Did you guys get to see it? Did it look okay? Greg says, Kevin, we talked about this. Did you talk about this?
Maybe.
Oh my. Impressive. I forgot to put a note. I'll get those on. Okay, no problem, Gage. We'll take care of you. We will take care of you. Okay.
Yeah.
So I told my horse stories. What else you got?
You guys might all find this very shocking, but it's currently raining.
It's raining. It's been raining. It's been raining all day.
Yeah.
So Adeline has her gymnastics show this Saturday. I'm very excited for that. She's been really into gymnastics lately. And her last day, he said, we got down that hill slowly. No bucking. That's right. That's right, Dad. We did. I hadn't shown Dad that video yet. So. Anyway, so exciting weekend ahead. We will be here tomorrow from 11 to 5. We are shipping every day, just like always. Tons. If you've been looking for anything lately and we didn't have it in stock, look again, because we have so much stuff back in stock right now. It's crazy, except for tires. And we're working on it. I promise you.
I'm hoping and praying that the radio silence means that my huge order is building and will come on a semi-truck.
I'm hoping so too. Dennis says, is the track going to be the same layout next race?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
The track will actually be the same layout, North East Showdown, Party Rock, and Super Cup. And then...
So the next 2 races.
That's correct. It'll be a 3-race layout.
Yep.
And then it'll come apart. We'll do the Dream Oval race the first weekend of August. And then we'll tear that apart right quick and turn it around in the Mugen Challenge layout in a matter of no time.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
And then the best that I can say after the Mugen Challenge is that sometime between the prelude to the cancer race and the season opener, the track will change.
Dale says, call me when you're done.
Sorry,
Dale. We're busy. We can't talk on the phone right now.
I get. It's very, very frowned upon.
Yeah.
I apologize.
And this is the second phone call he's got tonight.
Important guy. What can I say?
What can you say? But it's okay. I'll call you right back. And actually, speaking of which, I think we're done now.
Yeah.
We got through our list?
Yeah. So, you were tied up doing your church stuff.
Yeah.
For the daycare. And Alex and Bob were out back washing and running a power washer and doing work. And I was behind the counter, and I'd finished up with a customer, and I needed to order a few things, and it was Traxxas stuff, so it's your department. So I was not struggling, but I'm not sure exactly what I was doing. And next thing you know, I'm sitting behind the counter in that office chair.
Fall asleep.
Yeah, I woke up to Z's across the search bar type thing. Yeah.
Shade says, time to put on a big boy pinion gear for Gavin. I like the high speed layout.
I already had that discussion with Shane. I told him it was time to unleash the beast, and you boys are in big trouble now. Yeah. Because holy cow.
Yeah. I'm happy for you all. Congratulations. Yeah. Very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, listen, guys, we're out of here for tonight. It's been a long day. We're glad to be back with you. We appreciate you. We are glad to be able to get all this product back in stock. And I hope that you guys will check it out. I will have an email coming out. And the other thing I'm working on is some more clickable manuals. So that is coming down the pike. I've been working hard on that stuff. And then the next thing I really want to focus on, which I know has not been on our list, but I'm switching focus for a minute. I'm going to dial in my email list. So for example, I got this big Kyosho order in, but not everyone wants to see my Kyosho parts. I'd really like to segment my email list by what you want to see. So I'd like to put out a survey.
Yeah, but the 8 scale guys are weird like that, though. Actually, oval guys are weird like that, too. So you're worried about maybe the Mugen guys don't want to see the Kyosho order.
Yeah.
But I do, because I like the little muffler, the little white muffler support thing, and maybe I like the orange wing, and their stuff. It crosses over. Really was.
Hey, Carl, it was great to have you hanging out. Have
Yeah,
fun
Carl,
back
when you
at
coming
work.
back?
Yeah, we miss you guys and love to see you again. But okay. Anyway, thank you guys
Always
for
a place
everything.
for you.
We appreciate you.
See you guys.
Thanks for making LCRC what